right, we're recording, but we're gonna pause it and check to make sure the sound's working.
True.
So
Testing.
we've tested it. Now go ahead and roll it back.
All right.
Hey.
Hey, and you can see us and hear us.
We think.
Lucky you. No, we know
We
because
know.
we took the time.
We tested
Yeah, Jordan didn't want to.
a second time, but now we both have peace of mind.
You're welcome.
That's what matters.
We don't know where to look, so we keep looking that way.
Oh yeah.
We should be looking at that
Look at
thing.
that little
I
camera.
don't want to look at that thing. Should we put a little skull next to it?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
a
like
little.
one of the little guys.
Yep. I'll get him.
Yeah. Gotten up like 58 times.
I like this one.
All right. He's a salt shaker. Hi. That's who we're talking to.
Nope. Right there.
We're talking to my salt shaker skull thing.
We're teaching them some stuff.
We are about
The Virgo new moon.
Hey.
Cheers again.
salud.
With our fig and vanilla dark and stormies.
Very good.
Yeah.
Add some champagne.
I had some champagne. So I guess a dark and stormy is dark rum and ginger beer. And then with a little twist, the fig and vanilla. Fig season, went to Trader Joe's, figs everywhere. And it just wasn't, it was too sweet, too
Yeah.
mild. So we threw some champagne on top and it's delicious.
Right.
There you go.
I threw a little extra rum in mine. It's better. You know, my grandpa still makes fun of me about dark rum.
Why? I don't know if I remember this.
The first time I got drunk in high school was with Bacardi Dark because of the Biggie song. And we went to the giant Flower Hill. You're like, do you need a chaser? I didn't know what a chaser was. So I was like, nah,
I'm cool.
I don't need that. So I got shit-faced at like 14, 15 years old off Bacardi Dark. And I stumbled home to my mom's house, who was obviously like up waiting for me. And I walked right into the wall leading into that bathroom. Just walked right into the wall and then promptly threw up, just nothing but black rum.
Oh, so are you okay drinking this? I feel
Yes.
like whenever
Oh,
I
no.
have those experiences, I'm like,
20 years ago. It was literally 20 years ago.
I feel that way about whiskey.
Jägermeister is
don't
that for
drink-
me.
Oh God, I will never in my life will I drink Jägermeister again.
But I have a good story
Fucking
with that.
Jersey Shore. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, it wasn't Jersey Shore was about Jägermeister?
No, it was Jaeger bombs. And that's why everyone was drinking Jaeger bombs
Oh no.
all throughout college. What are we?
Do you want to hear like a snotty, shitty rich kid story?
Yeah.
I was in Germany when I was about 16, and we went to a beer garden and we asked them, what is the cheapest like shot we can do? It's like Jaeger, and it was the equivalent of like 10 cents. So, and it was a double shot. And it was about 10 cents.
It's the worst.
So we were like 15, 16 years old. We did like 5 double shots of Jaeger. I was wearing white capri pants.
Did you shit them?
Nope.
I'm
I
surprised.
vomited black shit onto my capri pants on the metro. And the Germans were not fucking having, they were like, get the fuck off the train. Like they were screaming it up, like, you
Disgusting
dumb Americans. Yeah, like, get
Yeah.
the fuck off the train. It's horrible.
We are the only ones
Last time I drank
who
Jaeger.
drink the way we do. No, it was all college. I had so many Jersey kids at the school that we went to, and they were like, their go-to shot was Jaeger.
And what's a
bombs.
Jaeger bomb? Is that when it's
When
in a
you drop it
beer?
in a beer, yeah. Jaeger and fucking Goldschlager. Like, what is
Oh
happening?
god.
What is going on here?
Goldschlager.
And then they would be like Sambuca. Like, no one.
Sambu. What is Sambu?
It's like black licorice. It is black licorice alcohol, like a liqueur.
So it's like Jaeger, but liqueur?
Yeah.
Gross.
Oh, it's so gross. The whole
What is black licorice?
like
Grow
up.
Yeah, that's
Fucking grow up. Go back to the 1700s. Like, please Christ. Much better candy.
the depression is over.
They've turned all the candy into shots. Pick any other candy.
I'm sorry. We spent my entire 21st birthday at Myrtle Beach going, can we get 2 Miller Lights and 2 lemon drops? It's her birthday.
Yeah. And that makes
Lemon
sense.
drops were great.
It's a completely reasonable request for 2 college students. Miller Lite.
Miller Lite.
so bad.
would you ever pay money for a miller
No.
light right now?
I don't think I could finish one if it was given to
Let
me for
alone-
free. I couldn't do it.
You couldn't.
Be like,
You
no
couldn't.
thanks, I'm good.
No, when I go over, like my dad drinks Miller Lite. When I go over to my parents' house and they don't have any like wine or beer for me, all they have is Michelob Ultra and Miller Lite. I'm like, guess I'm not drinking.
Guess I'm
No,
not
I-
drinking
I-
for you.
Guess I'll have a fucking water. Jesus Christ.
Guess I'll have a water.
I really do. I'm just
It's
like,
real
okay.
growth.
Yeah, this lemonade looks good. It's not growth. I'm resentful about it the whole
I
time.
feel like it's growth in your palate. Yeah,
Maybe.
Miller Lite. I don't understand.
Oh, it's so bad. When's the last time you had a light beer? For real? Like,
The closest thing I've had to light beers is like 5% alcohol, like beers that you get from a
yeah.
brewery. And I'm
Yeah,
like, "Ah,
like
this
the
is-"
local brewery.
Yeah, but they're lighter beers, and I don't like them.
That has infinitely more flavor.
Right. We're sophisticated
yeah.
ladies.
Yeah.
Know, and
We are sophisticated ladies.
When I
Go fuck
really
yourself,
wanted
Miller
to be
Lite.
sophisticated, I was like, Yingling, please.
I still like Yingling.
That's the fancy beer.
I always thought of Yingling as like, that's a very neutral, like date beer.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not too hard. It's not like, let me get a Jaeger bomb.
No, I will.
That
I
would
will
be-
forgo drinking if those are the options, even if it's a Yingling. I'm
Well,
like,
no, you
"Oh,
go
I'm
to a
good."
bar, you sit at the bar, like what's on draft?
I might still
It's
try
usually
it.
what, like Stella, Pabst.
Yeah, I don't mind a Blue Moon or probably a Stella.
I don't like Stella.
I
I'll
don't
take a
mind it.
Yingling
It
over a
feels
Stella.
like drinking a lemonade. You know, like it's so light, and I feel like it's crisp. I haven't had a Stella in a very long.
Maybe I'm misremembering Stella then.
It's like one of
I think
the.
you're thinking of a Blue Moon. Because that
No.
kind of tastes like a little.
No, the
like
Blue
cider-y.
Moon has a more beer taste than the cidery beer. Stella just
I like a
tastes like
cidery beer though, but only when it's like 8% alcohol.
exactly.
I'm gonna need this to be worth my while, or
Yeah.
else I just go get fucking apple cider.
Yeah, worth the calories. Like Jesus Christ.
My
What
God,
are we doing?
the calories.
Not that I care, but when it comes to light beer, I'm like, yeah, I'll just eat a roll of biscuits for no reason. Like for no reason.
Eat a roll. I made fucking Pillsbury cinnamon rolls not too long. I fucking ate all of them.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's what. Well, I mean, at least that you get the cinnamon and all the goodness. The only Pillsbury biscuits I use now are when I'm making chicken and dumplings. It's
the
only thing
flaky
I buy
buttery
these
ones
things.
though.
I buy the country southern style biscuits and I
Yeah.
tear them up and put them in and those are my dumplings.
Sausage gravy
Mm-hmm.
is also good with those biscuits. Yeah.
So that's
Right.
our take on Pillsbury.
Yes. And beer.
All the beers.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, Virgo.
What are we
new
doing, Jordan?
moon.
Virgo new moon.
All right.
We have our little printout and it's the new moon. Per our last conversation, I have a ritual ready for us.
Yay! I don't
Tonight?
know. Was that conversation in the one we lost or the
No, I think we'll
bad one or the
on
good
the
one?
bad one. On the bad one.
I genuinely am really sorry. Like for my family that obligatorily,
I'm really sorry.
if that's
I would like to say to my family and to my friend who listens to this,
To my-
I am truly sorry.
yeah.
My fans, where did
I don't have a friend that listens to this.
Well, I listen to it sometimes. There it is.
You are my only friend.
So I went to a little craft show this last weekend for my birthday weekend.
Woo! Happy birthday, Jordan.
And we're in your 38th year. I bought something and I didn't realize what it was when I was buying it.
Oh.
So this little thing, which is like
Oh.
a little packet of papers.
Like a tissue paper sample?
Yeah, exactly. But
You
it
know, I
was
have a-
wrapped in it was wrapped in more packaging and it said incense book on it. And I was like, oh, I
Oh
need
shit.
it. I was like, I need new incense.
You
And
burn it?
so I was thinking that these were just individual incense sticks and I bought two and I opened it. What the fuck is this paper?
Wait, yeah.
Let's smell it.
Oh,
It smells lovely.
so you burn the paper?
You burn the paper.
Oh, that
Incense
smells good.
Yeah, it all smells the same.
Yo, you made me pick by color.
This smells the same. They just have different colors. I don't know if you
No, they don't smell the same.
No.
You're a liar.
Really? They've been, I feel like.
Yes, dude.
Oh, wait, let's see.
They're kind of the same.
Well, they've been in the same packaging, you know?
Right. Okay.
So incense paper. So here they are.
Not like
Sheets
boys. I
yeah.
love this.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Sheets of this paper. And what we're gonna do, I turn lemons into lemonade. We're gonna write our intentions on our little incense paper.
You know what I saw like a meme about millennials, like life is gonna just fucking hand you lemons. Yeah, that I felt that in my soul. Oh, would you get 3 lemons?
Someone's out here just tossing out
lemons.
Like they
You
don't
just got fucking lemons.
they don't care. These
Yeah.
$1.50
3
lemons.
lemons.
Right? That's perfect. I love it when I love the fucking internet.
Oh, the
So
internet's
good.
wonderful.
So
All right, so we're writing stuff on it, and then we're burning it.
So, and I guess I was thinking that we were gonna burn it tonight.
We have to burn it tonight.
We have to burn it tonight to send it out into the universe.
Exactly.
We'll just take a picture of it.
What do you mean?
So that come the full moon, we'll be able to look back at the intentions that we set tonight and like check in.
Should we just take a picture of it before we burn it?
Yeah.
Okay.
After we write, before we burn.
Exactly.
Yes. But we'll get through. We'll do.
Oh,
some
we're not ready for
conversation.
that. I have pen.
Are you ready? Do you know what your intentions are?
Oh
going
no,
to
that's
be?
true. Let's go over
let's
the.
talk.
Let's
Let's get into it.
All right. All right,
So Virgo,
I didn't read any of this shit, so help me out
a little bit. I am feeling Virgo. I
All right.
resonate with Virgo hard.
Okay.
Even like they don't call it negative. What do they call it? Imbalances.
And
Even the imbalances of Virgo, I'm like, yes, please, more of that. Let me get all that.
which are
So I'll start with the good. Efficiency, routines, analytical pursuits, organization, the details, habits, magic in the mundane, which I love. Detail-oriented, service-minded. We'll have to explore like what
you just
these
gave me
people-
these dope ass overalls.
service.
That's a service to the poor.
Service.
Absolutely.
I just served you overall. So now you can serve on the farm. So that's the good stuff, right?
See.
We're all about practicality. We're all about health consciousness, which I can get down with. I like that. I'm
Yeah,
always trying to be better in that area.
that's true.
And I don't know. I just love that shit. I don't necessarily know
What?
if that's me, but like the details, the habits, the organization.
Yes, dude.
Like that's what I'm always striving
Yeah.
for.
That's
I
fucking-
want it.
You like a routine. You like a habit. You like a
Yep.
yes.
Like I'm not. I want to be. I was gonna say I'm not perfect at it, and
Perfect at anything.
but if we're talking Virgo, we're striving for
You're
perfection.
striving for it.
Yep.
That's okay.
We're striving for
As long as we're
perfection.
dialing it to a healthy degree.
And then on the imbalance side of things, I stopped short of highlighting workaholic because I don't know, workaholic, like, nah.
Now
I'm not
addicted to
feeling
other
workaholic,
stuff.
Yeah. But neurotic, self-denying, lack of self-confidence, obsession with cleanliness.
That's just being like a human woman.
I like all of that.
Well, not the lack of cleanliness. I don't wanna-
Obsession with cleanliness. Like
I definitely want to distance myself. Yeah, that's not me.
Like I'm not obsessed with when I think my house. I would love for my house to be clean. I don't do it.
I heard some like it was probably another fucking meme. It was like if you took as good of care of your body as you did of your house, like how much would your life change?
Well,
I
I
don't
know
take care of my body at all. My
don't-
house is clean
You
for the
don't
most
love
part.
Jordan Peterson, but I remember one of his things was about if people took as good a care of themselves as they do their pets, then like
Oh shit!
that's
I think
how-
about that all the time. I'm so much nicer to Benny than I am to
Right, like if she had medicine that she had, like the vet was like, she needs to take this every day.
But,
They're like,
okay.
yeah, I'm totally doing that.
Yep.
And then, but you, who has to take like whatever, your blood pressure.
I took my
medicine
blood pressure
every
medicine
day.
when you got here because
Right,
I
like,
forgot
oh,
to
shit.
take it.
So there's that, but then I think about my pets and I neglect them so often.
But,
I'm never
okay.
taking care of them
But
as good as I should be.
you take better care of your kids than you take care of yourself.
Probably, but
Yeah.
not as good as I should be.
And that's the same thing.
So the one
My
thing,
dog and your human children,
yep,
it's the same experience.
that's one thing that I don't have. And that I don't think I'll ever be able to develop anymore. Like I just have a certain amount of this and there's no changing it in me. Is the amount of discipline I have, is the amount of discipline I have.
Yeah.
And there's just, I will never be able to develop more discipline.
You have a lot of it. I think,
Yeah,
like
sometimes,
from
I
my
don't know.
perspective.
Right, it's
I don't have
definitely a
fucking
scale.
And you, so
I have some-
when I'm telling other people what to do with their lives, it's a muscle. And like, yeah, if you're new to working it out, it's gonna be
I
harder.
think so. I feel like I've tried so hard with my discipline
Yeah.
and nope, not going anywhere.
Or you've reached a threshold because you have more than I do. A
Yeah,
lot of
that's
people
what
I know.
think. I think we're all just born with a certain amount of discipline and you get no more and no less, no matter how hard you try.
Okay,
I wonder if that's
I'm
true.
okay with that.
Yeah. I'm coming around to all those things.
All right, so that gets to be our fact that we've decided on.
All right, it's determined. You can't be any more disciplined than you are right now. So don't even
Yes.
try.
Don't even try. You're welcome. Stop trying. Yeah.
Try and be better, strive to be better in other things, but
Don't.
only as much as your
No.
discipline will allow.
Yeah, no.
So if that's
Like,
not
what
much,
is it?
then stop trying. I think
Devote a lot of time
is
to-
discipline and trying the same thing?
Yeah,
Then yeah, don't try.
trying towards a goal. No, you should try. You should have discipline. You
Discipline.
need more discipline. What's the sound?
I don't know.
Super racist. Fucking South Park. Why is half my sense of humor fucking South Park references?
Because they're so funny. It's wild how some
It's
people
such a
get all
good
that
show.
shit.
It's such a fucking good show. It's very smart. And I really like anyone that's like, oh, it's dumb. Oh,
You haven't, yeah,
you're not
dumb.
smart enough to get it. You're
Right.
dumb.
You're dumb.
Okay. And see, drinks need to be replenished.
I know. They do. Mine's already empty
Jordan-
too. I know. But look, we're both at the part where
You know what I think we both have difficulty with is impulse control.
we definitely do.
Both of us do.
Both of us do.
That's like our only shared,
There's that,
flaw.
and I think
if not only.
I think we're
flaw.
both socially anxious,
Yes. I think that's
which
okay.
helps with the drinking,
Yeah.
or the drinking helps with that.
You know, if you have anxiety, the first 3 drinks don't count. They just make you a normal person. Dear God.
Feel that to my heart,
I've never felt
Oh.
more sane.
in my gut. Yep.
No, it's like, remember when I would get too drunk for first dates because I was too nervous?
Before too drunk and too much makeup.
And now I'm showing up, no makeup. I'm like, yeah, I'm an asshole.
Here I am.
Here I am.
That's definitely the best way.
I got it.
Like, who cares at this
It's less
point?
it's less exhausting.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the trying.
Look,
You should try.
discipline. Not start drinking
Don't
2
get-
hours before you date. Just continually layer on
And spend
makeup.
that 2 hours drinking and putting mascara on. You
Just one more layer.
nope.
By the
think
time
you
you
need-
get there, it's just one giant
Yeah,
eyelash. Just one eyelash pointing straight up.
And it's kind of sticking to the top of your eye because
in like a pyramid.
was good. I shouldn't have go.
Let's go back to my place.
No.
Oh my god.
Just go to bed. Yo, it's the fucking worst. And the older I get, I swear to God, I talk to these young women and I wouldn't trade places with you at 22 years old.
Do
All the
you
money
think-
in the world.
Do you
No,
think
I
because
wouldn't.
of like
If
where
I
they
could look like that, great.
Well, no,
But
it's like,
being back in that mindset, oh my
but
God.
would you trade places with yourself at 22?
No.
And
No,
like the
it's-
time period
oh,
that
it's
we're
me.
living in?
It's all about me.
Well, no, I mean, like, is it 22-year-olds in this day and age versus like with online dating?
You
for
mean like
example,
time travel versus like
Right.
me just like,
being 20 now
I have a magic button. I can make myself as is in 2024.
within this generation?
22 years. No,
Yeah.
neither.
Neither.
Fucking insecure. You're so fucking insecure. It's bananas. I'm looking at these beautiful, intelligent young women that are just fucking paralyzed with insecurity.
Were we
Sucks.
that insecure? I was pretty.
Yes.
I was insecure.
Present.
Know yourself.
You don't know you're insecure either. You don't know
Yeah.
yourself. Like they present very well. They're doing well. But there's this deep, I don't know, like
That's just part of it. Like,
exactly.
That's just where you're at in your growth, along with everyone else your age.
And
like,
that's the thing too, is you don't realize.
you feel like other people have their shit together,
Right.
because people would look at us and be like, they really have their shit together, because they don't know us at all.
Well,
in
they're
any
thinking
way.
that now, and they are.
Well, not if they've been listening.
I hope
If
everyone
they've
was
been
saying, but we don't have our shit together.
I do not have
I don't either.
any shit together.
I own a business.
You do. So you know what? We do have our shit together.
I was
four
gonna say, you have
kids.
4 children who are healthy, thriving, wonderful.
No. One just had to get 6 cavities filled.
Yo, that happened to me once.
He had 0 cavities. Zero
Really?
cavities his whole life.
Okay, that's
and
what happened to
suddenly
fucking me.
6 cavities.
Yo, there's something. Your saliva is the main thing that protects you from cavities, and apparently, I went my whole life until I was 21, no cavities, and then all of a sudden I had like 6.
I don't
Your saliva
understand
can
it.
just change.
I was talking to the dentist. He said he had 6 cavities. I was getting 3 filled because you can't do 6 all at once because that's insane. So
It
we
sounds like it
did
would take
3,
forever.
and then I took him back to do the other 3. And I asked the dentist, I was like, I don't understand how someone can go from having 0 cavities to 6. And he goes through the list and
'Cause
he's
you're
like,
fucking-
is it gummy vitamins? Is it soda? Is it a lot of juice? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no.
Question though.
Well, it's not even that. He's like, do you do gummy vitamins at night? That's a big one.
Okay,
like-
then you brush your teeth. Like it's just. Did the kids consume sugar at any point?
Well, and like all of that is fine. I already know all of this because Hobby had dental issues. And so I already got,
That's true.
like, I know what
Right.
to not do, and we don't do it, and nothing has changed. So why does he have 6 cavities now?
Right.
And so the
Like you're making it
dentist,
up.
he's like trying to think about it, and he's like, I know what it is. Like baby teeth are formed in utero. So when you're pregnant, that's when baby teeth
That's
are formed.
wild. That's so wild.
And your adult teeth are formed outside of after you're born.
Yeah, like you're like 5, right?
Right.
In
And
that
so,
part?
yeah. And like,
Okay.
so it's not like the adult teeth exist in your head. Some things like girls, right? Baby girls are born
Oh,
with
the
all their
eggs.
eggs.
Okay, so
Teeth
it's not
aren't
like
the
that.
same,
The teeth
right?
grow,
They come
which
later.
is wild.
So
Okay.
the baby teeth you're born with, and then your adult teeth come later.
Okay.
He's like, so were you unhealthy in your pregnancy? Like, were you sick, or, like, what were you doing during pregnancy? And I was like, dude, no. It was such a,
that just sparked like
it
a
was such a
whole
wild
rage
thing.
in me.
Like-
How is this your fault? You fuck up.
Like, it was just the most autistic thing I'd ever seen someone do. He was like, oh, I know what it is. Like,
It's
he just
your
didn't even-
fault.
He didn't even occur to him. I was just laughing to myself as he was saying it. I was like, wow,
Really?
that's nuts.
You had a sense of humor about it in that moment?
Yeah.
I just got very angry.
No. People
How
are
dare
ridiculous.
you?
He was trying to be helpful. He was like, I know. Like, I asked the question.
I don't
I'm
know what
concerned.
your intention was.
No, but he was like, so were you sick?
No.
What was?
Were you mad?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was just interesting.
Did you try to open a
Not
credit
interesting.
card?
Funny to.
Oh, it feels hyper sexist and offensive to me.
Yeah.
That makes me so mad.
It's very funny.
You're very
like,
sweet,
what a
Jenna.
wild thing for someone to say, because it would make other people mad.
Yes.
Someone would be very mad at that. It's just,
Wow.
you gave him the bad teeth. We figured it out.
Like, what's going on with Carl's sperm?
Yeah,
What
because
was he doing?
what the
When he
fucking
donated
truth-
the sperm.
the fucking truth of the matter is the dentist. So the dentist who has been seeing him for the last year either she doesn't think these are cavities, or she neglected to see them. Like she didn't take.
Or they're
time.
nascent cavities and it's one of those things.
Because
Because
I've had about dental work.
I've had different dentists like, okay, this is
You
either
have-
something we need to address right now, or this is something we can watch. Like
Whoa.
if you start fucking brushing your teeth like a real person, this might not be a cavity. But I think that's a subjective measure.
Right.
So
I've heard that.
yeah.
I've heard that from other people who are like,
Yeah.
I saw one dentist and they were like, you have 15 cavities.
Right.
The other dentist was
Like-
like, you have no cavities.
All right, well, we have 4 that are actual, like there's death in your mouth, so we're gonna have to address that. But yeah, there's also 9 that we're gonna wanna keep an eye on, so just floss a little bit, just like every
The
once in a while.
flossing.
Like, just please, for the love of God, run a fucking brush across those teeth.
The flossing is what they've landed on for
Flossing
the
is-
kids.
It is, it's so
I never
important.
flossed a day in my fucking life.
Nope, never did. But I also didn't ever, my first cavity was in my 20s.
Yeah, I had cavities
And
when I was
I've
little,
had,
when I was a kid.
I've had 10.
I took myself to the
Floss.
dentist because I was having, I thought I had a cavity or cavities. Like it had gotten to the point where I was like, "Ugh, all right, it's a problem." And I went to the dentist. It was like maybe 6 months after I had Bianca. I went to the dentist and I was like, it's been a while since I've been to the dentist. She's like,
It's been a decade.
she's like, what's a while? And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, she was like, oh, a year or so. I was like, yeah, something like that.
You're supposed to go twice a year.
Something
So a while.
roughly a year, maybe longer. I don't know. It's hard to
It
remember.
depends how you define.
It's easily been 12 years since I had been
Yeah,
to the dentist.
That sounds right. So you bought scrapers, like you were doing stuff.
Not a single cavity. She said that I just
Which
had
is fucking bananas.
it's bananas. It doesn't make any sense.
It
I brush my
proves
teeth once a day.
You find what you're looking for, dentists. If you're gonna be in there looking for cavities, you're gonna fucking find them.
Right? Cavities are subjective, I guess.
You're telling me, does this hurt? Yeah, when you fucking poke at it, but like, no, my day-to-day
Yeah.
life, it doesn't hurt. It's not a cavity.
The sensitivity, she's like, just your enamel
Oh,
has
mine's
worn
just,
down. Yeah, like you just have sensitive teeth.
Well, 'cause
I was drinking
mine-
too much lemon water.
Oh, mine was
acid.
wine and coffee and cigarettes and just general neglect.
The dentists, they'll fuck you up. They're
Dentists, vets, and mechanics. Y'all fucking, you figured it out.
like carpetbaggers. Get like, I don't understand.
I don't remember what a carpetbagger is, but I feel like it's
Crooked,
like someone that's not a townie.
like crooked salesmen. who are-
I always associated it with like an out of towner. But like there's a crookedness to it.
Yeah,
Okay. But you can lie to me.
and like,
Thanks.
right.
Government, mechanics,
Just very gullible. people.
doctor. Um,
They're people of authority. They're people who are supposed to know something about things that you don't know about.
and you're supposed to just innately trust.
Right.
They have your best interest at heart.
Well, but that's just a human thing. We're not thinking that people are out here to get us. It's a really miserable existence to live. Like it sucks.
But I wonder if maybe my propensity for that is because my bio dad was a mechanic and he drilled it into me. Don't ever take the first estimate from a mechanic. They're always lying to you. They're always trying to get over on you.
Everybody.
Yeah, like we're fucking everybody over. Like he was very honest with me about that.
He was very honest and upfront with his children to get as much money as I can from these poor suspecting customers. Unsuspecting?
And
Yeah.
yeah,
They're not
Yeah.
suspecting anything
they're not.
except for great service.
And that's when you get them. That's when you trick them, you idiot. Did you expect that people? No.
Best advice you ever got.
So yeah, mechanics are out to fuck you. But also, anytime the pricing is subjective and there's this like general kind of, I'm the expert, you don't know what you're paying for.
Right.
And that's no more apparent than HVAC and plumbing, like those essential things can probably get away with it. Mechanics.
All the things.
You think? I have people question me all the time about therapy.
And like the pricing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's only raises. Yeah, but you're gonna run it through insurance.
Yeah, what else do I feel comfortable like questioning the price of?
You go get your hair done.
I don't even do that. No.
Me either.
I
Right?
don't feel comfortable
Right.
questioning the price of anything.
Me either.
And so I just opt out. I opt out of a lot of things in life to avoid discomfort.
That is traditionally it's a feminine. Men don't do that.
I just
Wait,
want
what is
people
talking
to
about?
charge a fair fucking price.
You want everyone to have the same.
I would
what you
charge
do.
a fair ass price. Like I wouldn't charge something that's completely
No,
outrageous. And
I
I
wouldn't
want
either.
everyone to be as upstanding as I am.
You know,
And they're not. I don't like that about them.
I'm sad too. That's a sad thing.
I don't like it.
It's sad that not everybody has the same heart as you.
Yeah, that we're all
That's a
not
hard
as
thing.
good as me.
And it's something you don't fucking know at 22. So you stay pouring into bullshit.
I gave tattoo advice to my little sister today. Yes, yes. She wants to get a dragonfly because my mom decorated her baby room with dragonflies. Yeah, so I was like, this is the cutest shit. And anytime I see a dragonfly, I think of her. I
Aww,
was like, that's awesome.
I like it.
And
I like meaningful.
yep, but I told her via text, because that's how we communicate.
Yes.
That basically go there, have them put the outline on you, and then take a few minutes to yourself to really look at it. See if you like the size, see if you like the placement.
That's good
Don't
advice.
feel bad
The
asking
pressure
them to wipe it off and replace
Yes.
it.
No, I want it bigger, smaller. I want this, that.
Tilt it this way.
Fucked up with this. They
Yeah.
should have been smaller.
I told her my experience is all tattoo artists are condescending assholes.
Yes.
Let that pressure you or make you feel rushed.
Yeah,
Just
they
take
fuck
your
it on.
time. They really are.
So that's something you are
Would-
comfortable maybe questioning the price on.
Never.
It's a tattoo.
I say that in theory.
That's
right?
true. Yeah.
And the tattoos on my body speak to
I've never-
how weak and pathetic I am in these situations.
Just do
I
your
can't
work.
do it. Yeah. I trust you to do a good fucking job. And I shouldn't.
know.
And I shouldn't.
Well, no. Okay. All right. Let's take this to court.
Okay.
Statistically, of all the tattoos you have,
Mhm.
how many of them are mistakes?
Okay. Mistakes are they're not all mistakes for different
Mistakes
reasons.
is strong.
I would say there is two tattoos on my body that I take no issue with.
Wait, wow, really?
Mhm.
Only two?
The ones that I don't like because of tattoo artists. And like some of them are very specifically what they've done. And then some of them are that I wish I was stronger in the moment to be like, hold on, let me change this.
I was saying, how many do you have
Three,
overall?
I have no idea.
I feel like you should count them.
So maybe 15.
So you
And
get,
I think so.
okay.
So roughly 15. Of the 15, the ones that tattoo artists fucked up for me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What? That many?
Yeah.
I can only think of the two T's.
Yeah. One, the guy just flat out misspelled.
The word nut.
I wrote down what I wanted, and he went with, his idiocy. But here you go. Here's a perfect example. I still paid him and
Tipped him. Yep.
What?
I remember we were.
What?
Thanks for doing this.
What?
It's gonna cost me 3 times as much to get it removed
Why
if I
would
want
you
to.
do that?
Because we were drunk.
And we were young. I don't think I would have done it now. In my almost
Yes,
40s.
you would have. Yes, you would have. You would have.
You think
tipped.
so?
Yes, because that.
I hope.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you would have stopped him before the whole
Right.
tea got started. You'd have been like,
He started with the T's.
there aren't that many.
That was the
teas.
first thing
Are
he
you
did.
serious?
Yeah. He started backwards and worked his way forward. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, mine being wrong is my fault.
Yep. I have one on me
Yeah.
wrong. That's my fault.
Yeah.
That one was his fault, and I paid him
Which
full
one
price.
is your fault?
This one's in Latin.
Okay.
And it says, "Sic transit glorias mundi, so passes the glory of the world." And it is supposed to be seek transit gloria mundi, no S.
Okay.
So misspelled Latin word. All right.
Totally wrong. Fucking Roman numerals.
Yep.
Because I was like, all right, I know what I'm gonna get. I know where it's gonna be.
Looked
He was
at
like,
it.
do you want me to look it up? I was like, no. I already know. Like I remember that moment. No, I already have it. Yep. Totally wrong. So this is the year 1012.
There you go. The one on my back, which I think I can get fixed.
Which one on your back?
It says sufficient to have stood, though
Free to fall.
free to fall.
Right.
Looking at it quickly, you would think that it says sufficient to have stood through free to fall. It doesn't, but he didn't close the O on his cursive, and so it almost looks like an
Oh.
R.
Like I
Yeah.
love this tattoo.
But it just
Maybe it just
when
needs to be cleaned up, like tightened up with the
I
finer
really
lettering.
think if someone would just, with her tattoo gun that we bought for her
Wait,
for
I'm sorry.
Christmas,
I'm sorry.
you can buy that shit on Amazon. Maybe I'll buy you a tattoo gun and you can close it up for me. You can buy it on Amazon for like $50. Yeah. Then you can buy pigskin to practice on Amazon.
I've just practiced on you.
Yeah. I don't have to. You're getting yourself a tattoo gun so you can fix my tattoo.
Fuck yeah. And give myself.
Yeah, I wonder if you could just get those temporary tattoos and then just use your tattoo gun to.
Yeah.
I have no idea how that works.
I
mean, it's the same. Is it the same shit? We'll have to look it up. Someone else has definitely thought of this.
either way, we're gonna figure it out. We're getting a tattoo gun. All right.
Yeah.
We'll just buy that one. Got some color. Looks like it's got some stuff. For beginners. Dear God, this shouldn't be.
Yeah, what? Because you think tattoo artists are some kind of fucking professional?
Yeah.
Like, they're not. They're
Yeah,
not
they have
professionals.
training.
They 1,000% don't have training.
What?
They just got a tattoo gun one day and started tattooing people. You think they went to tattoo school? They didn't.
There's no tattoo school, but yeah.
There's no certification.
I would hope that if you are like licensed to fucking put needles in a human
I
being,
don't think there's
if
licensing
there's some sort of fucking training. Yes, of course there's licensing.
for tattoo artists.
Yes. You're
Like you have to
putting
get a
needles in
business
somebody.
license.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I sincerely hope. Tattoo license, Maryland.
What do you have to do to get it?
The
Just ask
Maryland,
for it.
the Maryland Department of Health does not license tattoo
Yeah.
or body piercing businesses. However, Comar does have disease control and signage regulation for skin penetrating body adornment
Yeah,
procedures.
there's zero certification process.
Yo. Required for a tattoo license in Maryland. CPR training, first aid training, OSHA bloodborne pathogen, which I have to do every year. It's just like,
Yeah.
don't
That's-
like if you get somebody else's
You think
blood
you're fucking going
on your
doing
hand,
anything?
like don't put it in your mouth.
Yeah, so it's just don't use the
So
same needle.
literally,
Don't use
yeah,
the same needle on this.
I'll get this gun.
You're a tattoo artist now.
Yo,
That's
yo.
that's
What
what
would
it
you
takes.
do? Like if we had a tattoo gun right now, what would you do?
I would fix this. I would fix
I would
this.
clean. I could help you clean that up.
Yeah, just
I have great
close
handwriting.
Just close the R. That's all I need to make it look like the O that it's supposed to be.
I'm pumped. Yo, I'm gonna buy this thing and then we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
do a tattoo next episode. Why not?
I'm ready.
Yeah, why not?
I'm ready for more.
All right, there are no fucking rules.
I
They're
take no
just
comfort
fucking
in
aren't.
this. I want to be Virgo and have rules and structure. Virgo is efficiency.
I'm looking at this thing.
Rules and structure.
You can all rest in comfort. I'm looking at this thing. All right, so wait a minute. So this moving through the astrological houses defines Virgo as dream solitude, suffering, liminality.
Liminal, like a liminal space.
Liminalty. We're gonna have to look that up. It bothers me when I don't know what the word is. Subconscious, sabotage, meditation, imprisonment, self-undoing, hidden enemies, reflection, mental and emotional health.
I didn't get any or a lot of that. Or
That's what
are you telling me that our astrologers are not certified and that there is not
this is a printout
concise?
that was given to us.
I need to speak to the manager.
You do. You really do.
I want some concise answers across all astrologers. That's what I want. When I go looking for this shit, it's just conflicting information.
Because
left
there
and
are
right.
no rules.
It's solved. Everyone's making everything up as they go.
Exactly.
Such bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit.
I don't like it.
I feel like it's super freeing. From like an anxiety point of view. I think it's like
I am following the rules, god damn it.
and
Nobody else is, so I'm the bitch.
Nobody else is.
Nobody else.
You're just in fucking
Liminality.
Liminality. Liminal. What is it?
A state of transition between stages. Oh, this is actually very apt for Virgo because Virgo is straddling. So each season has 3 signs. You have the sign that starts it, the sign that like lands right in the middle, that is kind of that full energy of the season, and then the sign that ends it. So the 2 bookend signs are they're both transition periods. So coming.
So where we are.
So Virgo is the transition from summer to fall. It's a hinged doorway.
So Virgo's the bookend.
So if Leo is like full ass, endless summer. Leo
and the Virgo transition.
Height of summer.
Okay.
Virgo is the end of summer.
All right.
So liminality.
All right, so transition.
State of transition between stages.
Okay, no.
Rites of passage.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I'm into that. I like the in-between ones. As much as I love Leo.
I feel like that's all new moons.
Well,
or that's been my experience of it. Is it all,
well, it's all in between something.
It's more kind of messy and blended and.
No, damn it. Hard defined lines. Rules
for new
structure. Moon? For all of it.
For new moon?
I want definition.
Okay, that's what you want. We all want things.
Yeah.
Why are you mad?
I don't know. Because the dentist and the mechanics.
But you're not following
and
the
rules. Astrologers. That astrology information is not in my write-up. It's too much information. It's all the things. It can't be all the things.
It's almost as if. It's almost as if we're kind of just making this up and using
Absolutely not.
Okay.
This is the truth.
This is absolute truth.
This is absolute truth.
It would be really harmful if we just used it as kind of a general guide to.
No, it has to be strict.
To concentrate focus of like growth and.
I don't know. It's just so like wishy-washy and like all over the place, and no one wants that.
It's the horoscope.
We want some direction here.
Have you been thinking you've been studying astronomy this whole time?
Kind of.
I thought I was gonna know the orbit of Venus.
I don't understand math at all. Like you couldn't.
My brain doesn't work in absolutes.
My brain doesn't work that way.
Math is like that.
But I get it. I get the desire and the passion for math.
Okay.
How nice would it be if your mind could just be like, here are the definitive answers.
There's an actual answer to every question.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, everything's
the horoscope wouldn't fucking
ones
exist.
and zeros. Like that's all you need to know about the world.
Yeah, but that's not how it works. I'm so sorry.
So annoying.
Right. Does
I
it
mean-
make you feel better that I have a tattoo and a piercing gun coming to me tomorrow?
And a piercing gun?
Yes.
Nice.
I want you to pierce up here for me.
Oh.
And maybe my nose again.
I don't know.
Fuck,
I
my nose
will-
hurts
I mean,
so
I will, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I feel like a tattoo is
Tattoo
a better
gun?
idea.
Better idea.
Because it's not going through, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
just
up
poke it there.
here, probably. Your nose, I don't know. That shit will get infected.
No. Neither of them I got both sides pierced. The hole's still there, dude. It's cartilage.
I know.
So that's the only question we gotta look into. Do you go through the scar tissue or do you create a new hole?
Or do you just see what happens?
I don't know.
Because there are no rules.
Do you go through the scar tissue or do you just create a new fucking wound?
Oh. All right. So something that occurred to me as I was thinking about Virgo and habits and daily rituals. I can get bogged down in being like habits, rules, this. What? Me get bogged down in rules?
You respond well to structure.
And I can very much
I think you
over
thrive in it.
structure, like
Yeah.
when I find myself being like, I need to have every minute of every day, like this hour I'm gonna do this, and this hour I'm gonna do that, and da 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 da.
That's fair though. You have a
Like-
lot on your plate. Like it makes sense to have that impulse of like, I want to exert some control over my fucking schedule.
And for a long time, whenever I would find myself in that space, that I would come at it from an angle of, Jordan, you are overdoing it. This is way too much. And what you're trying to do is going to make you crazy.
The impulse just pulling you back.
But what I realized
Oh.
was that instead of looking at it as this is you losing your mind when you start trying to put too much structure in place, you need to slow down. Whatever is going on in your life right now, you need
Yeah.
to take a step back because
Yeah.
you do maybe need some more structure in the sense
Right.
that you need to take time out of whatever the hell is going on to step away, build in some sacred time and space for yourself because
Right.
what's going on right now isn't working.
But part of
But
that
what-
routine needs to be like you just structuring in time for yourself. Like
Right.
just build that in.
We're doing
You
right
don't
now.
need to dismantle the whole thing.
Right. Like, and it's
Just okay, treat your self-care, your
well,
that
and
time.
instead of habits, it's rituals.
okay. So
A
it's
connect-
the
it's like finding
specificity
connection.
of it.
Yeah, and finding connection.
Yeah,
rather
getting
than-
close to what the intention of it is. It like a ritual like makes me tense, like
Is it?
like a worship, like a fucking cult. And habit feels like addiction. So
So what word do you use for
nothing.
yourself?
I don't do a goddamn thing. I have come to know about myself that routines and habit, that's the quickest way to make sure I don't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like, don't tell me.
What? Me.
Every day I'm gonna brush my teeth.
Me tell me. You think you're just gonna
Yeah,
come
what
in
are
here?
you gonna do?
You in the mirror just
You ain't
come
done
in here
shit.
and do anything? Look at
Yeah.
you.
When's the last time you did shit about shit? Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody scare you.
I get that. I get that. That's interesting that you think about ritual in that way.
I try and I found more success with it, kind of bucking against it. Like, all right, my intention is I'm gonna be more mindful about like how much water I get. If I set like every day I want to drink this much, I buck against it. I'm like, fuck you. I need
Well,
water.
yeah, because there's no ritual to that.
But then if I'm like, all right, I want to get as much water as I can, then it becomes kind of throughout the day. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna chug a shit ton of water. I'm gonna get that goal. Like I don't. It's just. I think there is good intention behind the idea of habits and rituals, but I think, for me at least, intentions.
Intentions, that's your word.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I know I need to drink more water. I know I need to eat more vegetables. I know I need to get more sleep. So I'm just gonna guide my behavior by that, because I will buck against fucking routine. I just can't. I am 38 years old.
Yeah, routines and habits.
Nope, not for me.
No,
The fuck did I?
I think you should be, well, you do what you want, but ritual, I have heard, and it resonates, that humans created religions because of their strong innate desire for ritual. Like that's how religion started, was
See,
the
it's a desire for control of like knowing the future, the past. Like it's not a ritual thing, but it's like a desire to have a sense of control.
well, so our bonfires and writing intentions and burning them, those are rituals.
That's true.
Like that's like,
Okay.
inviting the sacred into your habits turns it into a ritual.
Okay. Then I was defining ritual differently. Like ritual and habit felt like like a scheduledness to it.
It's more taking the things that you maybe want to be habits and finding
Infusing some meaning into it.
right, like what, like
Then
a
fuck yeah, I
sacred,
like
yeah,
ritual. I like
yeah,
ritual.
we don't have nearly enough of, I think.
Yeah. This like mundane, innate,
Like eating, so prayer before eating, right? That's a ritual. And that's religious.
Oh, yeah.
But giving thanks and taking a moment before you eat food and like putting intention into your food. I want this food to nourish my family. I want it to give us health. I want us to, that's a ritual. Like taking something, I think it's finding the magic in your daily life.
It's meaning making.
Yeah. Well, and just being like, oh, this actually matters. This shit that we do every day, and we just take it for granted, and we're just going through the motions. Ritual is adding a step of, oh, wait, this is all amazing.
But it's all at a step of acknowledging, yeah, there's meaning behind that. But also, those rituals are not scheduled for me. Like a habit to me is scheduled. Like from 7 to 7:04, you have to be like brushing your teeth. That I can't.
Brushing teeth.
Fucking teeth. Yeah. Yo,
Every example that you've given.
Yes.
Been brushing teeth.
I fucking hate since that guy drilled into my tooth. No, horrific. But since then, like my gag reflex is different. Like any kind of mint flavor is different.
Fucked you up.
Trauma changes how your brain works. Fuck that.
What's up with your gag reflex?
It's gotten way more sensitive.
Bummer.
Used to really. It's fine. No complaints. It's a little more sensitive. Still barely exists.
What do you think? Can we take a minute to?
Oh yeah, we gotta do our
intentions
thing. All right. So this is the next 6 months.
Yep. Virgo. Virgo.
All right.
Moon intentions.
All right, and the energy is purification, practicality, discernment, organization, analytical pursuits, discipline, efficiency, work routines, intelligence, purging, getting granular.
So
are you moving stuff around?
Yeah, because here, I wrote down a couple of things that jumped out as beautiful and ones that you should keep in mind and for your
intentions.
So magic in the mundane.
I love it.
Hobbies that bring you joy.
Okay.
Inviting a softer perspective.
Ooh.
Not this or that, or clean or dirty, or black and white.
In the gray.
In the gray.
Being in the gray, I like that.
We are on a hinged doorway between seasons, leaving endless summer, moving into fall. The weather is changing, and so must we.
All right.
Okay, that was all. Use that as your.
I said these are our intentions for the next 6 months. I tend to be very heavy-handed when I write, so I ruined my paper. You're doing good. Fucking incense paper before, it's kind of dope. I'm a little concerned. Should we do it on the balcony? Just because I want to see how it burns?
No, we're gonna do it in here. I've seen how it burns, and
okay,
we're gonna be good. We're just gonna like have something to catch the stuff that falls.
All right, what should we catch it with?
Well, first, are you comfortable with sharing your intentions for
Yeah.
our listeners?
Of course.
Right, Virgo, new moon. What are your intentions?
All right. I like the magic in the mundane. With the weather has been nice and the plants. I like just doing that. I want to do tattoos good. I want to, everyone I love is healthy and happy, and all the good things happen to all of them. That's what I wrote.
I love it. All right, I got ritual over habits, finding moments of the sacred,
Love it.
sit outside, drink your tea, enjoy life.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel, like sit outside. I
Right?
just want
It
everybody
just
to
feels so
outside.
lovely.
Yeah.
Life right now feels lovely.
It's beautiful weather.
I love those in between times. And fall is the best. Okay, I
All
think
right.
that's, we're gonna go burn our incense paper. Let's give it a whirl. All right, let's see.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
maybe we'll end with this and then do
We are not ready to end.
a quick tarot reading.
Oh yeah.
Virgo and our anuses.
What's good with our anuses?
That's what I'm saying.
Should you like moisturize or something?
I don't know. Just like something you should think about.
I could say something. We're not going to though.
It's just something you should think about. All right. You should just be thinking about your anus.
Uranus, absolutely.
And like, you know, what other people think about Uranus and
yes.
how it's doing.
Be very conscious of what others think of Uranus.
Yep.
If that's not a life lesson, what is?
I mean, just think, like, just be aware that people do see it.
If you're lucky.
A good way to end?
No.